turn it up, let's go. Hey, hey, turn it up, let's go. Hot takes, no breaks.
From the upside down, breaking through. Some dudes with reviews.
What's going on, everyone? It's your host, Matt, here with some dudes with reviews. And today, we are starting on a new mini-series. I guess that's how you would say it. Stranger Things. So if you're a Stranger Things lover, fan of it, you are going to love this episode. I'm joined today by one of my co-hosts, Trey, along with a special guest, one of our great friends. He decided to join us with this episode. Of course, like we mentioned before, everything that's going to be going on in this episode is unscripted. We are going to make some errors throughout this episode. So just bear with us. So it's going to be some funny moments. Of course, at the very beginning of each episode, we like to just make it legit. I record without the guys knowing. So that's why the intro may be just a little bit slow, but that's how every single intro is going to be from here on out. But other than that, thank you all for everything, the support. Just remember to like, share, subscribe, and sit back, relax, grab that popcorn, dude, because we're going to the upside down.
I mean, if we're really all doing this, if we're really, we can just blame fucking Mike's mom. Because if Mike's mom didn't fucking make him go home early, then Will would have never got abducted.
It's true.
Hey, dude, that's a. Well, we'll get into it. I don't want to. I don't want to talk about it and then have to think about talking about it again. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, this is the part when Matthew just hits record.
I've been recording for the past 5 minutes.
Oh,
Are you
really?
serious?
Yeah.
Oh, so you got my mail on here?
I got everything.
I'm gonna need you to cut that. I'm gonna need you to cut that out, bro.
I actually live streaming.
All right, we're ready. Let's do it.
Dude, we can do it right here.
Are you doing
Actually,
an intro or what? Are we just talking? I mean, how's it go? You tell me. I
Dude,
ain't been on one
that
before.
was a pretty good intro. I feel like I'm not
that
gonna
was.
lie.
That was solid.
Blaming Mike's mom.
That was good.
Well,
Were
for
you
starters, here we
recording
go.
that?
So,
if you actually were recording that, you can use that.
Oh yeah, I definitely was. We're
Oh yeah.
7 minutes in.
So here's the thing.
Go ahead and clip that in at the beginning, and then the intro
No.
can cut, and then we can get straight into it. Yeah, man.
We can always do the intro, like later, right?
That's
Yeah,
what we do.
yeah.
Okay, so
Matthew.
here's the thing, right? When you were talking about Mike's mom, so this is back in the 80s, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like today's time, dude, I couldn't even walk down the street without my parents knowing where I was at, right? And you got
No, for real.
5 kids running around in the woods with essentially a missing person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, dude, if I was to walk in the woods and see a little girl, my instincts are telling me,
run
get
back.
out!
Yep.
Dude, there's no chance I'm, hi, what's your name? And then they give me a number.
Oh yeah, 11. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right, dude.
Dude, what are you talking
Not
about?
only
That sounds good nowadays.
Not only that, brings her back to
Yeah.
Oh
his
yeah.
basement,
Yeah.
Right, and she hangs out for a couple days.
just chilling.
Yeah, bro. I wish.
Makes her little hut.
Dude, yeah, right. My parents would never find them down there.
Oh, God, dude, the this came out in 2016. I was 14 at the time. Whoa,
14.
my parents. Yeah, 14,
Jeez.
2016.
14.
Yeah. Yep, I was
Bro.
14 at the time. It's crazy, dude. My parents couldn't get
So
over those kids riding home by themselves, and I was
So
like,
it come out.
"Gosh."
It come out in 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when it premiered. Yep.
Wow, wow.
Yep.
I'm not
That's
gonna say
crazy.
how old that was.
Dude,
I
that
gr
is nuts.
That's the year I graduated high school.
No way.
That's crazy. That is crazy to think about.
Oh my god.
Okay. So before we go any further, like into it, what made y'all like just watch it? Like, what just said, "Hey, you know what? I want to watch this show." Is it because of how popular it was, or you just decided, "Hey, I'm bored and I just want to
No,
watch it"?
I think that was it. I don't think watched it as soon as it come out until I started hearing all the hype about it, when people, "Oh, this is the greatest TV show ever."
Yeah, yeah.
That's probably when I got into it. I probably didn't watch it at, like, day 1 of it
Oh
coming
yeah,
out.
no, same. What about you,
Now
Trey?
I wouldn't say I was a day oneer, but I was definitely watching it pretty early on. And it was
Oh,
and
yeah.
and, and, and anything sci-fi I was on that at that time.
I
I was
definitely wasn't a
huge.
day oneer, but I was definitely a day every day after that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I hated, dude, how long in between each season before the other one come out, and then I'd have to
Yeah.
rewatch the first season and the second season
Yeah, it took
to
like
even
2 to 3
remember what
years.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I guess it does make sense because they do go through it as they're growing up. So I mean,
Right. But you would think with them being so young, they'd wanna hurry up and get as much content as they could for that reason.
Get good for the getting's got.
yeah,
Yeah.
which is smart. I think. Yeah, I remember just sitting in my bedroom one day. Can't remember. I think it was in 2019. Of course, that's when the new season 3 was going to be dropped, and that's when I heard everything. I was like, the new season Stranger Things dropping this year. I was like, okay. Bored out of my mind. I think it was about like 9 o'clock at night. I was like, you know what? Let's try this out. Sat myself there in my chair watching the show until 3 a.m. Season 1, it's rough to get into. I'm not gonna lie, rough.
Dude,
Hard
I
to.
like season 1.
Eh.
Yeah, I was all about how they opened it. I was
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
loved
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
what what
I
really
didn't
got
like season 2 as much as I liked season 1.
Okay. Yeah. I agree. I agree. I agree with that.
really.
Yeah, to me, it slowed down.
It did. Yeah. Season 2. Yeah. But I feel like towards the end of season 2, it picked back up though.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I agree. Because if it didn't, I probably wouldn't have watched season 3.
Yeah. I agree. But
Especially because the first season, you're learning about, these 4 or 5 characters.
yeah.
And then season 2, they're like, "You know what? Let's squeeze another one in." And then Max comes in with her brother and whatever. That's season 2, right? Pretty sure it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or no, season 3, right? No, it's 2. It's probably towards the end of season 2.
Yeah, anyway, but and then they make me super confused with the 11 sister 8, and I'm like, "What is going on?"
Yeah.
I just got so lost. And then she just falls off the face of the earth and we don't ever see her again, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who?
Number 8.
Number 8, 11
Oh,
sister.
yeah. Yeah, it's a
It's
lot
like she
of that.
throws you in there for like a couple episodes
They
Yeah.
and
never really they never
gone.
really go. We
There's not
have we
really a
do
backstory. There's not
we
really even a story at the end.
we do have like 3 or 4 episodes around that whole thing, and then it's just never talked about again.
Right. Right. But
I will agree with that.
Dude, I know a lot of people are pretty upset still to this day. It was either the first couple episodes in season 1. I don't care. I wasn't big of a fan of the character. It's cool, but everybody's upset because Barb died. You know?
yeah, see, and that's the thing. I didn't really understand that either. I mean, yeah, she was best friends with Nancy or whatever,
Yeah.
and she was kind of like, what do they call it? Uh, anyway, I don't remember. Anyway,
This
uh, go ahead.
this might be a hot take, but it's part of the it's one of the parts why I really really love the show in the beginning, because like it was they were not afraid
To kill
to.
anybody off?
Yeah.
Yes, they were
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
afraid.
I agree with that.
And as the show went further and further on, it's just, like you're telling me we're going into basically a an underworld, and I'm not trying to spoil anything. I'm not going to go into it any further, but it's just it's the farther the show went on, the more reluctant they got, and that's what kind of like I like the show all the way through.
Yeah.
I haven't seen season 5. I like the show all the way through. But like they just I don't know the reluctance to kill people off is kind of you know I don't know
Yeah, but and it seemed to me as the show went on, you kind of like, there's no way they're gonna, you know,
Yeah.
get rid of this person or get rid of that person or
exactly.
whatever.
Yeah, I think that was the Duffer Brothers' plans. They didn't really just want to like kill, kill. I'm pretty sure they wanted to try to keep it unique in their own way and not kill. Now, probably the newer characters, yeah. I mean, well, yeah. Why not just kill the newer characters off? You meet them, then they're gone.
Yeah, I don't, I don't know, but yeah, dude, like, could you imagine being, especially like if that was something that really happened in real life, like a being in 11 shoes, dude,
Yeah, I wouldn't.
and oh, bro, like going in, escaping this place, which at
Yes,
the time that we don't know what's going on, we just know that she was in some sort of hamster lab,
yes.
and she gets out and she's stealing food to survive essentially. And
Hey,
then seeing someone
yeah,
come after her that's from the place that she just left, and then she
yeah,
takes off into the woods, bro.
yeah.
I mean, how old were these kids at the time?
Gosh, you're probably thinking what? They had to be 11,
9?
12. Yeah, maybe
10?
around
9
that.
to 12 probably?
Yeah,
Or probably
probably.
younger than that. Or I think probably 10 to 11.
Yeah, probably around
But
that age.
like, dude, if I'm stealing food and then the guy catches me and then they call the police and then
Yeah.
the woman shows up that I just left the lab from, you got me. You got me. You got me. Yep, you did it. All right, let's go. Where we going?
Well,
I ain't taking off into the woods at night with it storming outside.
no, of
No, you got me.
course.
You did it.
Yeah, they're gonna pop controlling everything in the lab.
Yeah, and then like we're like how lucky just four dudes or I guess three dudes at the time because Will was
Lost.
in the upside down.
Yeah.
But three guys just come up, three other kids show up about your age. You know what? There's a spot in my basement for you.
Yeah, it's wild. Yeah,
And then
that's
the
what.
rest is just history.
Yeah, that room is will be looked on towards later on in the seasons,
Yeah.
which which was a unique thing too. Whenever Will was in the Upside Down, of course, the
Oh dude, that's
famous
even worse.
well, the famous room, of course, that everyone knows is the living room in the buyer's house. Whenever
Right.
Will is trying to communicate with the mother by the Christmas lights that just keep flickering on and off. Of course, she don't know that.
Mm-mm.
So
I'm not even surprised she found out.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, well, I wish she wouldn't have found out. Actually, I'm
Oh,
happy she did.
I'm not surprised at all she found out with how are you crazy with how obsessed she was and as
Yeah,
she
Oh
should. It's
yeah,
her kid missing.
well, yeah,
yeah,
no,
With
no, for sure. But I mean, her character's kind of a ditz.
I wouldn't say yeah, a little bit, but also it's just like
The mother instinct kick in, dude, and
yeah,
she's like,
dude.
yeah.
I another hot take might be coming in, man. But dude, what almost made me stop watching the show was all her scenes in the woods early on. Go, what?
Oh god,
screaming in the
yeah.
basket.
Well,
I'm like, bro, we get it.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's not there. He's not in his little teepee. He's not out.
well,
His bike is
he
still the
was.
same. He was. It's just-
Like she found him. He's just in the upside down.
the
You try.
what's so what did we talk? So yeah, you talk about killing the people in the diner, absolutely
Done.
just
Oh.
sliming them out. Barb getting absolutely murked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and see that's the thing with her. I don't. It didn't bother me at all.
No, it didn't bother me
You know.
either.
Yeah, at all. Because I was
Yeah, I
like,
don't.
she's all right. That's the word I'm looking for. She was a third wheel, right? And that's just what they
Yeah,
portrayed her as.
yeah, yeah.
And I think that's why they tried to make her character so I don't know important.
Well, that was the whole. Well, they
I mean,
wanted you to feel
that's the
bad
only
for her.
thing she was, that she was
She
a
wasn't.
third leg.
Well, the thing is, she wasn't supposed. Well, the whole point of her is like, she feels like she's getting left behind basically because
Yeah.
because Nancy's starting to date the the cool popular hot guys, you
Right.
Steve.
know. Steve. Yeah, and then so she feels like she's getting basically like left behind. So and that's like kind of like she's not wrong place, wrong time, and they want you to feel bad for her
Yeah, and
because you know
they want you to make her feel like she's a wounded animal already down, and then she's taken
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
And then and yeah, she cuts her hand, and then she's outside in this pool,
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden, you know,
kill the innocent.
yep, and
What?
that's and they do a good job of it. And then you're like, oh
Yeah,
shit, they're
I mean,
for
you're like,
real. Like this innocent person is fucking dead.
It did.
She's
Yeah.
dead. Yeah.
mhm. And I loved how people were like, "Oh, she's gonna come back. She's gonna come
Yeah.
back."
Every season they said that. It's
What
like,
I
what would she have done to change anything different? I
Yeah,
don't think
like
she would change
the
anything.
storyline wouldn't change at all, other
Yeah.
than she's back. We don't know anything about her. You know what I'm saying? What would
No,
be the reason to bring
exactly.
her back?
Exactly. Just, yeah. Makes no sense.
Mm-mm. Dude,
Hey.
how creepy is it that Jonathan Byers was taking picture of Nancy and Steve in their bedroom? You know, and right before Barb goes missing,
Oh, missing.
he's in the
Yeah.
woods. And he's taking pictures of
Yeah.
her, and then he's taking pictures of them.
That is, that is actually
What
crazy.
a creep!
Yeah, that's wild how all that unfolded.
Yeah, yeah, I did the same thing Steve did. Throw his camera on the ground, rip up the pictures. Hey, I'd be glad that's all he did.
Dude, is it pretty sure in season 1 too, they bring 11 to the grocery store
And buy all the Eggos.
and bought all the Egos.
Yeah, with what money? Oh, she just walk out with them. I
Yep.
can't remember.
I think she just walked out with
she
them.
she just walked out with him. Yeah.
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 Dude, imagine being like that. Meeting the person in the woods, trying to get them food, and 11 stumbles upon waffles. Like, this is it. Egos. Some type of freak
How y'all
like
feel
that.
about the demo dogs?
Yeah, those are.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, there ain't no okay, so first of all, it's a dog, right?
Yeah.
Any dog I know can sniff anything out.
Yeah.
And they didn't find the little boy in his TP woods?
Nope.
Dude,
Great.
dude.
It's a great question. And how come they killed Barbara but not him?
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, but you know, there wouldn't be a show. So here we are talking about it. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, I guess so. I guess so.
My thing
The
is though, like the demo dogs and everything you're bringing up, their whole thing is like they just have a huge mouth. Okay, they don't have eyes, don't have any of that. I know they can sense stuff around them, but how are they smelling? How are they doing this? How do they find the people? But I know they can sense stuff.
Yeah, dude, I still don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it. They got like a 6 cent or something.
Yeah. What were you saying, Trey?
hold on, shit, boys, my mic's about to die. Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry.
You're good,
Bruh.
bruh.
Um, oh, dude, was it in season 2 after he gets back from the upside down that they're having like family time or whatever, and then he like goes to the bathroom and starts coughing or whatever, and
Oh,
coughs
coughing.
up a slug,
Yeah, dude.
and then has like a weird vision or whatever from the upside down. I think that might be the mind flare or whatever, the
Yeah, the mind
shadow,
flare.
whatever.
Yeah.
And dude, and he didn't tell nobody.
Which, yeah.
Bro, if I cough up a loogie that's a little wrong, I'm telling
Yeah.
somebody about it. Let alone a creature from my lungs.
I can imagine like going into the upside down, experiencing all that,
Oh, dude.
and then literally like not telling anybody. But I guess you're also like in a shock and also like adrenaline's pumping. So I guess it's really. I mean, how would you even describe that to like somebody like?
You couldn't. And then especially and then believe you.
Yeah, it's just yeah. I mean, the only one that could have believed him would be 11. That'd probably be
Oh,
the only
well,
one.
and even then I don't even she didn't experience none of that.
Yeah, I don't think she experienced any of
You know
that
what I'm saying?
just yet. Yeah,
She don't know what none of that is. Only Will does,
which is crazy.
because he's the only one that's down there, scoping things out. And then is it in season 2 or season 3 where he like goes crazy and starts drawing these crazy tunnels with the paper?
Season. Okay, I
I
think
think
he
it's
does a
season.
drawing in
I
season
think it's season
two.
2.
Yeah,
I think he does.
yeah, he does all that in season 2, and
Yeah,
then of course season
because
3
they're
is
trying to they're trying to close the gate. I think in season 2,
yeah,
and um, dude, that's just crazy. Draws all these tunnels by memory or whatever, and then they go in to try and distract the mind flare with flames, and then you got Will in the background screaming, laying on the ground having a seizure or whatever it
yeah,
was.
whatever, yeah, whatever he
Oh,
had.
bro, that
Yeah,
was crazy, dude.
but he's just sweating away, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Freaking. Of course, all this is it's called Project MK Ultra, which is of course from the first season, which that brought, I guess, Eleven's mother, right? Terry.
which is never talked about again.
Yeah, it's just like this vanished. Of course, like what we were talking about earlier, like they just took everything out of her mind. She don't remember anything.
Yeah, they just wiped her mind. But that's my thing, though. How did which it probably says it, and I just don't remember it. But like, how did she get chose for this crazy program?
Yeah, I
And
think it did,
then,
but I can't remember.
yeah, I don't remember either.
And of course, they take Jane, of course, which is living away from the mother, and then 11 goes into the mind of her mother,
Right.
which is
To
wild to
talk to
me.
her, or not, or
Yeah,
just watch what happened, I guess.
yeah, to watch all everything go down.
Do y'all? So this is like totally like back in season one, but this is. Do y'all remember like when so Hopper? So I'm pretty sure it's like episode 3, and like Hopper finally gets into Hawkins' laboratory, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
And he finds all the footage, and do you remember
Files and
like
stuff.
yeah. Do you remember how like there's no rain on the footage that like of the night of Will's disappearance, despite that there's like a fat storm that everyone was like talking
Well,
about, and
I think that was the point, wasn't it, for
yeah,
them to like they're faking it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, and that like yeah, that there's just so many weird, there's so
Yeah,
many
dude.
weird things
And,
that's
I,
like not.
and you know what's crazy, dude? I don't even know if I'd have ever even noticed that if I was in Hopper's shoes.
yeah,
You know, I'd have been like, "Ah, looks good to me."
yeah. Just
Yeah,
regular picture.
it's just like it just doesn't make any sense.
No, dude, I couldn't imagine if something like that happened in real life, dude. I mean, that's crazy, dude. And then, like, well, that's later on, but I can't get into it now because it's in season 4 and stuff. But
Like, what would you do if like it happened right now? Like one of your friends or something.
went
Come,
missing.
yeah, went missing, and then like a
Oh,
couple
dude,
days later, dude comes back, dude.
did you take pictures?
Yep, it's but do y'all remember if y'all remember they fucking he was back, but it wasn't him. Like they pulled his body out of a fucking
Oh, but it
quarry.
was yeah, but it was like stuffed.
Yeah, but it wasn't him. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were just trying to cover up what had happened. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
which is crazy. Yeah, which is yeah the Dr. Brenner.
And dude, I wouldn't be surprised if something like that ain't happening today, and we just don't know about it.
that is very true.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
you do never know. It probably happened in like Russia or something.
I mean, where'd they get the idea for Stranger Things? Leak, leak, leak.
We are actually their professors. That is our pop on the ground. Let's see. Wait, doesn't wait? Did Barb die by a Demogorgon, or did she drown? She drowned, didn't she? I thought.
No.
No,
She
the
got
pool was
she got
completely
taken.
empty. There was no
Yeah,
water in the pool.
she got taken to the upside down.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it was.
yeah,
Okay,
and then they
okay.
found her body later on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she dead.
D.D.R.I.P.
yeah,
But
yeah. That's what I was getting confused about.
yeah, season 3 was it picked up because season 2, dude, was I mean it was good, but it wasn't like Season 3 is pretty good. I liked Billy a lot as the villain.
Yeah, there's. Oh wait, we forgot it. In season 2, RIP out to the boy Bob.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
can't
God.
forget about Bob, dude. Another innocent gone, which I kind of saw coming, to be honest with you.
Too nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he showed up in season 2, didn't he? He just
He's
was in
the,
that one season.
he's the classic too good to be true character.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Did he just show up in that season? Guess we'll
Yeah, I think he
figure out.
was just in that season.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Like, I think that was like the last episode of the season 2 was him dying, or maybe the second to last.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then we already talked about that's when L meets 8 or whatever, or
Yeah,
sister.
yeah, and that whole thing is still just. I mean, I guess I know why they did it now, but uh, it's just.
And then you also have in season 2 where they do Will's exorcism too.
Oh yeah, dude.
Try to close all that up, which
Yeah,
doesn't
try
really
to close
help.
the gate and whatever, and
Yeah.
11 looks like her eyes are about to pop out of her head.
Poke Will with a fireplace poker that's not like
Oh
almost on
gosh.
fire, dude. To get
Yeah,
all
just
like
give the boy a brand.
get all the demo dogs and everything away. It's crazy. Then, like what you were saying, season 3. Yeah, season 3 has to be probably my top season, if not my second season. Favorite season of all time.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I thought it was crazy though that Billy dies, dude. I mean, I figured he was going to be in it for the long run,
Good
especially
old.
towards the end when he was becoming a nicer guy and stuff. And then he gets like,
Yeah, that whole thing.
That's the
Yeah,
I think that's the
brainwashed.
whole thing of his character arc.
Right, that's the whole
yeah,
point of it.
Yeah.
Make him bad, and then right when he's deciding to be good, off him.
yeah, yeah. I didn't like Billy at first, but of course towards the end. Well, no, at the beginning he was a good guy, wasn't he? I mean,
Mm,
No,
he was
no.
no.
dude. He was such a douchebag.
Yeah, well,
He was always a dick.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I meant. That's what I meant. He was, a dick, but then got better as time went, but then some stuff happened to him.
Yeah, that's a little rough.
that's when the Mind Flayer comes out, and then he gets like stabbed in the chest,
Yeah,
wasn't he? Or
He
side, or
he prays, yeah. What? He doesn't die until the very end.
yeah.
Homie's already dead when he pulls up to that.
Yeah, the mall.
Uh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Homie was already dead.
I think season 3 is just cinema. I mean, everything just lined up perfectly. I mean, you had ability from the get go, from episode 1 all the way to
yeah.
the final
But isn't
episode.
I
isn't
think
season 3 also where like Hopper's in Russia the whole time?
So at the, yes, they started out season 3 with him in Russia,
Yeah, and
and
I'm
that's
like,
also where they find Murray.
mm-hmm. That's how he gets. That's how they get back, isn't it?
Yeah, with the chopper and everything.
Mm-hmm.
An
Yeah,
absolute
Murray's
goat of a
like
character.
the best side character.
Yeah, I'm happy they kill him off in season 3.
there's no point to. I feel like it just would have been. It just would have been. I don't know. Like I feel like it would have been useless. I feel like even though he was like the fans were attached to him, I feel like it wouldn't have been like he was just some random guy that had a lot of knowledge to the characters. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
Yeah.
and it shot by Murray right in there at the corner,
Yeah, yeah,
drinking a slushy. That was like shooting a puppy.
exactly.
Was season 3, uh, or it may have been season 2. I know it's like right there with each other. Is that where the famous song of Susie and Dustin came out? Right.
Oh, season
Yeah, that's
2?
no,
The
that's season
season.
3.
Or
When they're singing
Yeah, on the radio.
when he's like
The
Susie,
Neverending
not right
Story?
now. He's like
Yeah.
Susie, not right now. He's like, I forgot what she calls him.
Oh, Dusty
He's like all,
Dude.
Buns.
Dusty Buns. He's like all summer long. He's like Susie's real. All the homies like he's not real. She's not
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was some Planck's constant
What?
when they're trying to
In
figure out
her
Planck's
face.
constant.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was a banger, dude. I'm not doing this until
Yeah.
you sing to me, Dusty Buns.
Dusty Buns,
Yeah.
Susie.
Oh man, Susie, she didn't. She just went off
Like,
the planet.
yeah. Yeah.
As most side characters do.
Mm-hmm. Dude, another good side character is Erica.
Dude, okay, I didn't like
Yeah,
her at
you
first. I did
can't,
not like her at first.
dude, no, you're out of your mind. You can't spell America without Erica. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, Erica's a good one.
Erica is a good one. She's always goaded, always there with a quip to fucking shut your
Yeah,
ass up.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfectly written character, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
For
lie. I
sure.
thought she was gonna get killed off in either.
That would have
season
been
two or three.
crazy.
Dude.
I was like, man, she's too cocky, man. I was like, they're definitely gonna kill her off. But no, I'm
Yeah,
happy,
let's
dude.
That's the problem.
let's kill off one of the main character's little sisters.
Yeah.
That would have been insane.
Dude. Oh, dude, we were talking about the famous. I think it was in season 1
What?
when Dustin and Steve were in the parlor. Or yeah,
What?
yeah, when Dustin and Steve meet in the parlor, the ice cream parlor.
Dude, that's not season 1.
That's not season 1, bro.
That's
That's like
not-
season 3.
That is
Like
season
season
3. That
three.
is season 3. Okay, I
Yeah,
thought.
what are you
Okay.
talking? Yeah, dude, Steve, they hate Steve
Yeah,
Yeah.
in season 1.
in season 1, and
I,
yeah,
I
and
thought it
2.
was season 3 because that's when they introduced them all in season 3. I'm like that.
No. Season 3 is like
Season 3 is when they introduced another one of the best side characters. Fucking she works with Steve at the shop, the ice cream shop.
Maya Hawke is her name. What's her?
Yeah, my hawk.
Oh.
Gosh.
So why'd you say it? I just had it on the. It starts. It starts with an H. Starts with an H.
I thought
Robin.
it was Aaron.
Robin.
Robin.
That,
Starts
God.
with an H.
Starts with an H.
fake
Robin.
fan. It's just that the R silent in front of or
Yeah.
the H
Yeah.
silent.
Just stop. Just quit. You're good.
Yeah.
No, yeah, she was good too.
Yeah.
Henderson. Yeah, such a good duo, dude.
Who would have thought?
Yeah. Okay, right now. Best characters. Your favorite character from just the whole series.
Oh, even into season 5, I think we.
Well, I
season
mean,
1 to
if it's
3.
changed, I mean, 1 through 3
No.
is fine.
Season 1 through 3. Season 1 through 3.
Mine
Fav-
doesn't change, but
Favorite character season 1 through 3 is Dustin.
really?
Dude, that's what I said.
I mean, I like Dustin, but he's not my favorite.
And then Steve.
Yep.
Steve is my favorite. Yeah, he's my favorite out of all of them.
What about the side
then-
characters you meet?
What's that?
What about the side? Who's your favorite side character that you meet in season
Oh,
1,
dude.
2, and 3?
And 1 through 3, dude, it's got to be Murray.
Yeah.
He's got to be the best. You can't beat that.
Yeah, but
Murray's
what
pretty
about
good.
poor Alexi, man? I mean, he got,
No, Murray.
Pour one out.
he get going too soon, man. He's trying to
Pour one out
enjoy
for
his
poor Alexi.
slushy, man.
Yeah.
But he just comes up. He gets shot, doesn't he? Like right in the stomach.
No, he gets shot in the chest
thought
through a stuffed animal. isn't it?
Yeah. They go right up to him to shoot him. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Bang.
Murray does. Bam.
Yeah, it's a fair. That's so sad. But yeah, I say Dustin, Steve, and Murray. It's a great combo. And Murray just keeps you on your toes the whole time with anything that he says.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because he acts the same way in real life as he does in the show too, which is awesome. Just a different guy, just living his life. How he wants it. But now talking about that, what about the fight at the Starcourt Mall?
With
in
Mockler or
season 3.
Yeah. Oh, dude, wait, that wasn't season 3. That's season 4. Dude, I always get those two mixed up every time. Okay, season 3 was the fair. That's right.
Yeah, with Lexi.
Yeah,
yeah, and
yeah.
the Russians and
Yeah, okay, so yeah.
I mean, like, what are the odds of him actually escaping a Russian concentration camp, finding a guy that can fly back to America?
That's like little to none.
I mean, dude. And then also like the condition he was in. He was barefoot in the
Yeah, in the
snow.
snow in Russia.
Dude, no way, bro.
Built different.
Yeah, dude. There's no way.
I mean, there's just no way you're escaping the max security that he was in like that.
No, dude. But he did.
He did because he is that guy. I guess they're both.
And yeah,
Hopper's
thankfully he
fucking
did.
him.
I feel like honestly, Hopper is like one of the most. I wouldn't. In the first couple seasons, I feel like he's just underrated. I mean, he's really good at what he
I agree.
does.
No, I agree. I agree. I agree. He's
Like,
a good character too.
he's
Super
definitely
good.
underappreciated in season 1, and then in 2 and 3
Yeah.
and 4 he gets his love.
Yeah, when he
Yeah,
becomes the father figure of everything and but
yeah,
I
then
will
you know
never.
later on in season 3 too, Joe or Steve also becomes like the babysitter, the mom of the group,
yeah.
you know.
Dude, I always, dude, that shit's funny to me. And what's always funny to me is like season 3, like you get into season 3, and it shows Mike and Elle, and they're making out, and then all you see is Hopper just like lean back really fast. It's like
Right.
3 inches of the door.
And then she
That,
shuts
that,
it and then he walks in and they're
that
all like reading a book.
yeah, that shit fries me every time. Every time I see every time I see that, that shit gets me every time. 3 inches on the door.
Yeah, dude. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, Hopper's good at what he does.
Hopper's a fucking awesome character.
Yeah, for sure. Like there's
I
not been
didn't.
any characters that, especially in the first 3 seasons that I was like upset that died or whatever in the series.
Dude, I
I was not a
was
fan of
right.
I was not a fan of Max.
At the beginning I wasn't either. I was like,
I
what
was
why
yeah,
are we squeezing another character in here?
yeah.
And then, and then I was like, okay, I like this character now.
I really did like how they worked her in with Elle, and they became like really super tight.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
didn't know how that was gonna go.
I knew I was right.
About
Y'all
I
what?
said
boy.
season 3, bro. No, I didn't.
No,
I said season 3.
about what?
The fight in the mall where Billy dies. He gets
Yeah,
lifted up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said season what you
I
was talking
said
about
season
season 1
3.
and something.
No,
Yeah,
you
that's
said
season
season
3.
3.
I said
Yeah.
season 3, then y'all said I thought y'all said season 4. Then I started getting confused, buddy. I was like,
No,
wait,
season 3 is the end of season 3, I think is Billy
yeah,
dying and
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Billy.
think
Billy. Yeah. Billy gets
yeah.
murked at the
It's
mall.
like
He gets
3
lifted up. Yeah.
episodes like straight of them
Yeah.
just like in the mall fighting and
Yeah.
stuff. Then one of the
And all
episodes,
their
he
all
what?
their all their traps all their traps don't work.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I thought 11 was dying on that
Oh
one
yeah, dude. I
second
thought
to
I thought
last
they were cooked.
episode.
Oh,
Dude, what
dude, what a
was that? Season 3 was absolutely filled with like some, I guess you could say, fights. Dude,
Oh,
the
yeah,
Yeah.
the
dude.
s-
I mean,
the scene at the fucking was it like the bathrooms at the pool was crazy,
Yeah.
crazy with her and Billy, nuts.
mhm. I mean,
That was
even
fucking nuts.
going back to season 1 where all the kids and stuff are I don't remember where they were at, but they get caught by that woman that's been trying to catch them from the lab, and then
Yeah, and it
Eleven
turns into a
just
big car
drops
chase.
all of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, all the,
Yeah.
the armed trucks and all that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they're riding
Like
their bicycles, and Eleven's like, "Watch this."
Yeah.
There's like
Flips it.
there's just like some crazy times in this throughout the series where I'm like, I feel like Elle is like really getting nerfed right now by the show.
Yeah,
I feel like she could just take care of all this, but it's
yeah.
not happening.
I
Like
forgot
we've
She's
all
seen her
gotta
about
eat
pick
off.
up
that.
like we've seen her like give this motherfucker some egos and let her go to work.
Yeah,
Like I don't know,
yeah,
like we've seen her pick up fucking 75 fucking things at once. I don't know what the deal is here.
yeah. Yeah, I didn't understand it either. It's like when it was time for her to do what she's been doing, she can't do it.
Yeah, it's like
Fucking time. When
Oh,
when
I
the
know
yeah.
it,
shit
dude.
gets gritty, she ain't there. She ain't about it.
Nope.
No.
Was Mike? Oh, it's okay. Us people with no powers will fight for you, Elle. And her nose is bleeding, and she's like, ah. And Mike's like, I got it, Elle. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Go
And
do
then
shit, man. You ain't gonna
yeah.
do shit, Mike.
No. Doesn't she like lose her powers for a little bit too?
Yes.
Yes. That
Yeah,
shit's
like
some of
that
the
was
most
annoying.
annoying. Yeah,
Oh,
annoying.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I want to throw my fist to the TV. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
The only reason
Happening
I
right
watch
now.
it, the only reason I'm watching the show is to see her do magic tricks. You know what I'm saying?
Like
And she
I'm
ain't doing it.
watching. I thought there was more. I thought there was more force, and now we got a lot of lovey-dovey, less force. Like
Yeah.
what's happening here?
Facts.
It turned from an action horror movie to a rom-com.
Yeah.
On God, I wanted to bring that up. I was like, I understand Elle and Mike's thing, but then
Yeah.
everybody turned into a relationship. I was like,
Yeah,
no,
dude.
what is going on? I get it, we're a TV show, but like, fuck.
Like, okay, cut to the chase. I know you probably ran out of ideas, but come on. I know there's some character development you got to make and whatever, but it ain't got to be a whole season long.
No.
Exactly.
Dude, yeah, well,
I never.
yeah. What?
What's up? What you say?
No, you. Good.
I can never understood why, like it was the love interest thing, like in TV shows in general. Like I guess that's what people want to see, but to me, I guess I could just never like. Why does it always have to involve romance? But I guess that's just TV.
Yeah, I think that's just how like people see it as like, hey, this is like a really good connection between these two characters. Why don't they try to make it like a
I've never understood like the whole like what like ship culture when people like ship characters and all that
yeah.
shit. I never understand that. You know.
Yeah, I
Well,
think
dude,
And
there's
like,
then you know what really pisses me off is when the creators of a particular show give in to ship culture, and then like the next season, those two characters in that show are like together. I'm like, what?
yeah.
yeah.
What? It's like this was like totally forced in here. And
Well, dude,
that's not with Stranger Things. That's with other things.
like, so what about back when, I think it was at the very end of season 3 when they're like trying to close the gate and then Hopper tells Joyce to go up and grab something or whatever and she goes up there and then he locks the door behind her and turns both keys
Oh.
to shoot that laser to shut the gate to help
Oh
Elle
no.
shut the gate or whatever,
I'm
and then
pretty
they
sure
Is
think
that
that's
he's
season
season?
dead.
2. That's season
Is
2.
that season two?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
No,
Russia?
season 2 is when
Yeah, they're doing the
Bob
exorcism.
dies.
No, season two is when they're in Russia and they like it's like a fucking particle
Oh, no, no, no,
accelerator
that
looking
was the
thing.
end of season 2. That was the end of
Yeah,
season 2
yeah,
Yeah,
because
but
that's when
yeah.
Hopper jumps in the gate
Yeah,
before it
yeah.
yeah,
closes and he ends up in
and
Russia.
that's
Yeah.
why he's in Russia in season
Yeah.
three.
That's right. Yep, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. I thought he was dead.
I thought it was I
Yeah.
thought Hopper was cooked too.
Yeah, I thought he
I
was
was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh my! I was like, they finally did it. They
Yep.
finally
I'm
killed
like,
like a
well, that didn't take
big
long.
pillar of their show.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep. I knew, and in my head too, I was like, it's bound to happen. You've got to kill off a main character every season.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was waiting for something to happen. I was like, wow, they're finally gonna do it. And then
Yeah.
when he locked the door behind him and twisted those keys, I was like, oh shit! And
Yeah,
of
that's
course
right.
it's
In
Hopper.
season
Out of all
3.
the people, of course it's fucking Hopper, man.
Yeah,
No.
I know it. I know it. And then they show you the teaser trailer of season 3, and it's him at a Russian
He's
concentration
Russian.
camp.
Well,
Yeah.
And I was like,
I don't.
no.
They don't show him. They show like you hear like screams and shit, and then you hear like get the American, and then you're like, oh yeah, that's fucking
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
right.
that's what it
Yeah.
was.
Hopper.
Get
Yeah,
the
that's what it
American.
was.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, that gave me cold chills.
As soon as it said get the American or like the American prisoner, I was like, Hopper's alive. We're good as
Mhm.
fuck. We're good.
Yeah.
Good.
But then you're like, how though? Like, how did he get to
Like
Russia?
like what did he see?
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck did he see, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
But yeah,
yeah.
that's crazy. That's like a lot of stuff happened in the first 3 seasons, and then
There,
you get to
dude.
the final, and
Back to what you were saying earlier. I can't. I'm trying to search through. There's a specific fucking episode where Elle is just absolutely cooked and we need her the most. And I think it's in season 2. And she's just down for the count. And these boys are fucked. I'm gonna find it.
Sure it's not season 3.
It might be season 3. I
season
could be
3 is
wrong.
when she loses her powers
Yeah.
after fighting the mind flare or whatever.
Yeah. That
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, 'cause that's the only time I really remember her like losing her powers was like right there. Because season 1 and 2, I mean, you really didn't have that much of fighting at all. All it was like just a buildup of everything.
I don't know what you mean, bro. She was tossing armored cars around in season
Well,
one and
well,
shit.
yeah, but I mean that wasn't like the fighting scenes that the action you get in season 3, almost every single episode. Yeah, I'm definitely topping season 3 as the seasons we're talking about number one.
Dude,
Oh
I
well, yeah,
just
that's a turning point.
no, dude. The Russian stuff when Hoffer was taken, that was season 4. That was the beginning of season 4.
That was
Yeah,
the
I was
beginning of
right. At
season
the end
four.
of yeah, at the end of season 3 is when he turns the keys and disappears. And then the end credits of season 3 was the prisoners talking about get the American prisoner.
Really?
Yeah.
We out here tripping. We out here fucking
Swear.
tripping.
Look, I'm looking at it right now. Stranger Things
No,
season
I'm
3
saying
recap.
we, like me,
Yeah.
we as in me.
It says the climax and aftermath. To close the gate, Hopper and Joyce destroy the Russian machine. Hopper is seemingly killed. The Byers family and 11 move away. And then post-credit scene. A scene in Russia reveals a captive American and a Demogorgon.
So season 4 is when we all get
It's when,
murdered.
yes. Yeah. That's crazy.
Dude, it honestly seems like it just all jumbled mumbled in. That's crazy.
Dude, I don't know, dude. I don't. It's all just kind of mushed. You know what I'm saying? It could be any of it. It all just flows together. I couldn't tell.
Well, aren't we some fake fans?
Yes, we are.
Dude,
I mean, to be honest with you, I've only seen the entire series once through. I don't, go back and rewatch it.
you talking about you don't know word by word?
Yeah, no, dude. I know the memes.
Dude, so what? So let's say if you took out like one of the main characters, how do you think? Just choose a character that you think could change something like drastically. Like, what character do you think if they would take them out, have killed them early on, would change the course of everything?
11.
That's
That is true. Yeah, that is very true. That is very
Yeah, that would
uh
end game.
true.
I think I think like I think there's like a lot of characters. Like I don't know if any of the like I'm not Mike. I feel uh like Dustin was probably that would have changed some stuff. He had a
No,
lot of
so what's a character that you
he had a
think
lot
that
of pivotal
wasn't
stuff.
okay? So what's a character that you would say that is a main character but not the main character to die that people would just quit watching the show if they killed him off?
Ooh.
I'm saying like Dustin.
Dustin's probably a good one.
You-
I still probably would watch it even without him.
Hopper.
Hopper's a hard one. I thought he was dead. You know what I'm saying? But I was
Yeah.
gonna watch season 4.
What about? I don't know. I mean, I feel like a lot of people have mixed emotions about Joyce Byers. I mean,
See, I would have. I think,
That would have been crazy if she died.
yeah, it would have been because
how would like? Let's say if she did die off, something happened to her, would the other 4 and 11 keep continue to search for Will, or they just be like, ah, dude, screw it, we can't find him, we're done, and just go on with their ways.
I don't think the mom not being there is gonna keep them from looking for him.
if anything, I feel like that even makes it stronger.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I
But
agree.
but then that I don't know because the whole point that Joyce was pretty fucking. That's why I said like if you kill Joyce, then all the communication with the lights and him getting out of there is totally different.
Yeah, that's true.
Because she is at that fucking house 24/7, 365 lock and key, waiting for them lights to go off at any given moment. And if she's not there, you know,
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I'd do the same for mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, no, I understand that,
Yeah,
but
I
I'm
don't.
saying like if she dies, like what, like how I feel like getting him out with a
Right,
communicating with
right.
Will would
How
be a
would
lot
they have
different.
known? Yeah, for sure. Dude, could you imagine how different it would be if like they never got Will out, and then as the seasons go on, they get him, and he's like, you know, 4 or 5 years older than he was, and they finally find him, and he's like helping the Upside Down and stuff. They've turned him,
That would be wild.
and he turns into like a massive
Well, well,
villain.
well, that's basically what their worst fear was. He was already like getting infected, dude.
Yeah, I know, but like, could you imagine if they didn't get him out?
He'd basically be like fucking
But
like
you'd still,
Satan of the Upside Down. He'd be
yeah,
like the
no,
most
he wouldn't
powerful.
be because there'd be
Dude, he
there's someone else above him,
nah, dude, he'd be the most powerful, bro. I'm telling you right now.
more
That's why,
powerful than the Mind Flayer. That's the one that took over Will's
bro.
mind.
The mind flayer was scared of him, bro.
Of Will?
Yeah, yeah. My player was scared of Will
I mean, maybe
because
a
there's like
You
little,
gotta,
but
you
certain
gotta,
things that he did.
you gotta think. Yeah, you gotta think about like it's like they kind of took that. I forgot what I literally just had in my brain, and it's already gone. It's been written like this before, but he's the strongest. Like but he's not there yet. He has untapped potential, but he's gonna be the most powerful, and that's why they want Will specifically. But he's
no,
so strong.
I
He's
think the
fighting that
reason they
shit.
chose Will. No, I think the reason they chose Will was because he's easily manipulated. He's
Yeah,
such a
yeah, he is.
weak character,
Yeah,
especially mind wise. He didn't really have a strong mind when it come to anything, which is why I feel like they were like, "Yep, he's an easy target. Take him."
that's what it was. It's that for the mind flayer and all that to get affected by Will, he had to be in a heated room, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, because the mind flare didn't like heat.
Yeah, so it affected that. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Oh, there's just a lot of crazy things that could happen if certain characters would have died off. Dude, could you imagine if Steve died off in season 3? What
Oh
if
yeah,
Billy killed
dude.
Steve? Could you
Oh,
imagine that?
dude, I probably
Dude,
would
that
have
that
quit
that
watching.
that was a case like I wanted to say Steve, but I just felt like there was other case like he wouldn't have had like a storyline impact,
No, not
but
really.
he
No.
would have had like like a character
Oh
to
yeah,
consumer impact. You
he
know
would
what I
have
mean?
been the worst death, I think.
Yeah, because because I would say he had the most character growth between 1 through 3.
Oh, 100%.
Is that yeah? He just from being a dick bully, dick
Yeah.
boyfriend to being like
A mom of four
the
kids.
yeah, like the mom of 4 kids, a role model to
Oh yeah,
Dustin, a protector to those little shitbags.
yeah, for sure.
Like he was MVP for one through
Mhm.
three.
Oh, yeah.
So if he died, oh shit.
Yeah, dude. I don't. It definitely wouldn't have be. It wouldn't be the same TV show for sure.
No, not at all. Wait, so let's say if, of course, if that did happen, Billy did kill Steve, would y'all think that Billy would eventually become like the main,
The new Steve.
well, not the new Steve, but like the main villain of the Upside Down? Like he's the one controlling the Upside Down.
I don't know, dude. He's
Because I mean, the Mind
Nah.
Flayer took over him, didn't it?
Yeah, that nah.
they,
Billy's fear is too
yeah. He was
like
too
he's too weak.
scared.
Yeah, he's too
Yeah,
weak.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
As much shit as we talk about Will, apparently he's
yeah.
him. You know,
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Essentially, yeah.
And of
and that's
course,
and like it's kind of like the it factor, like the clown. He
yeah,
like they fear they feed off the fear, and Billy's was too strong. Billy's fear was too big, and that's why like he was an easy target.
yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm looking right here. Of course, Billy, could you not to get into the other seasons or anything like that, which I guess is kind of stepping towards the other seasons. Could you imagine if Billy was actually still alive? But we'll take that for the next week's episode of Stranger Things.
Yeah.
How like the course of that could have changed if, of course, all that was played out to how it could have played out.
Yeah, I mean,
I definitely season four definitely would have been interesting if Billy didn't get murked. That would have
Yeah.
been something. I feel like Max wouldn't have been able to evolve with Billy being alive though.
Yeah, yeah. I think that would have been like insane if Billy would have turned back. Are you talking about him staying as a villain or him turning back for Max
I'm
to
s-
evolve?
him being alive and coming back as a good person.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel like not to talk shit about Billy. We pour one out for Billy.
yeah.
But I feel like the character Max would not have been able to, everyone loves Max now.
Oh yeah.
She's a staple.
yeah,
Sadie,
and then she
Sadie,
didn't even
Sadie
really do
Sweetgrove.
anything in season 4 but lay there. But that's next one.
Oh hey.
Kind of a waste of a character. That's the easiest paycheck she ever made. Anyway,
Good.
but have y'all heard any of or read any of like the conspiracy theories over the Stranger Things and whatnot?
I've seen a couple. Is there any that you seen?
One of them is pretty crazy. They're talking about how the kids never were fighting real monsters, and everything that takes place was inside of a psychiatric hospital called Hawkins.
I did hear about that one. That yeah.
Like they're all just crazy, and none of it really happened. They're just pretty much playing.
Yeah.
Well, also a one that I like is that they're actually just continuing their D&D campaign, and they're actually still all in Mike's basement.
That's what I
Yeah,
was
I
thinking
like that
too.
one.
Yeah.
And you're just listening to the story and stuff of
Yeah.
what's been happening through their gameplay or whatever.
That's
Yep.
exactly what I thought the whole time. I was like, man, it's like imagine if later on they pulled away and they're just all sitting there playing.
Yeah, dude, the big brain that would have had, because you would have had to record them as kids right then and there.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have been insane.
That would,
And like different seasons is like different gameplays they had.
Yeah.
yeah, but the whole time it was all just
Yeah.
one like
One
5-hour campaign.
yeah.
Oh gosh.
Like that, yeah, that's the theory, Japheth, that whole time was them in Mike's basement, just them four,
Just playing.
just playing D&D, and we're watching it unfold, like their imagination, like what's going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that could have happened that probably would have blew our minds. And that was definitely one of them that could have happened. Because I honestly thought it was going to happen.
What I really liked when they was this in season 3 when they basically was like, this isn't really like a sci-fi, this is like a whole mystery sci-fi, because that's when like Hawkins is like actually like a plant city. Y'all are here for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
This
season
is
two, season
it
three.
she's yeah it's, this is when shit gets real. Like I really fuck with that.
Yeah, but the thing about the Dungeons and Dragons theory is like out of the whole at least the first 3 seasons, that they're playing this Dungeon and Dragon game.
Yeah.
There's not the first dragon.
So wait.
You know what I'm
What was it?
saying? Like if it was if they're playing Dungeons and Dragons, I'm
Yeah.
assuming there's dragons in the game, which I've never played, so I don't know much about it. But
No,
like,
that's just the name. That's just the name of the game.
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons is a role playing game.
gotcha. So there
It's
could be
not.
like many different outcomes of
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
there's all kinds of stories,
I
yeah,
gotcha.
it's very in depth. We don't got to get into it now. I'll be here all day.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What?
But one more time, Jay? What was your question?
I don't even remember now.
He's asking
Name.
like the dragons could be like the final boss, but
Yeah, like well, yeah, like dragons are going to be in here like as a final boss. But if the
Yeah,
storyline could
those.
change at any point, anyway, it doesn't matter then. It could be anything.
Yep, and yeah, they can just keep on. They can just keep on going through. So basically, it they
Different
just be going
storyline.
through different quests and different
Right.
challenges and different yeah.
it's in depth. I can tell you right now, I
It's
thought before
super crazy.
watching Stranger Things. In season 1, I couldn't tell you what was going on. I mean, I was like confused. Like, what are they doing?
Well, nobody could. All you saw was well,
That is true,
You
but
might cut that with screaming so loud.
but I mean, I couldn't figure out like what game were they playing in Dungeons and Dragons. I'm like Dungeons and Dragons. I'm like, bro, I was like, I heard of this. Like, this is like an old game, dude. Like, this sounds stupid. But
Dude,
that's,
how stupid.
how crazy would it have been like after they killed Billy, and then like in later on in the seasons, if they would have went back into the Upside Down and Billy's alive, working for the Mind Flayer, doing crazy stuff.
Well, that was a theory. Like Barbara and like all the people, like all like the basketball person. I can't remember his name in season 3 or 4. Do y'all remember what I'm talking about?
oh yeah, I know who
Oh,
you're talking about. Yeah,
Like yeah, that was a theory that all those people were like actually alive and like they killed just like one of their like you know how like they just killed one of their clones and they were actually still down there in the upside
yeah,
down.
upside
I thought
down.
that was still that's pretty far fetched.
Yeah, that'd be wild. I mean, of course, we can get more in detail with that as we actually complete the seasons 4 and 5, so we don't spoil anything and get into more
and it's
detail
crazy
about
because
all
like I
that.
know more. It's I could
Yeah,
talk more about season 4 and season 5,
yeah,
only because it's more recent. But
yeah. Is
it's
there
been
any,
I mean it come out in 10 years ago.
which is actually insane to think of. Dude, I think it actually came out this month, 10 years ago.
It came out sometime in 2016. I remember that for a fact.
It came out okay. It came out July 15, 2016. Okay.
Yeah, dude, I just couldn't. That's crazy.
This is
It
off
took
topic.
10 years to have 5 seasons, but
Yeah.
This is off topic, but what made me really feel crazy the other day. The other
What?
day was Peaky Blinders came out in 2013. That's when season 1 debuted.
Dude, what? No way.
Yeah, way.
and yeah, and y'all were what, 7 and 8?
I
Oh,
was
that's the 13.
I was 11. If you want to do a review on that, I'm so down. We can also do we can do season by season on that.
I've never even seen it.
Oh my J5th. It is an absolute masterpiece.
That's the
Yeah.
one with Cillian Murphy.
The goat Killian Murphy.
Yeah, never seen it. Nope. Shelby, is that his name or something?
The Shelby the goat.
See, look, I already know more about it than I thought I did, and I never even seen it.
That's all you need to know to get started.
Well, do you guys have anything else for this? Any more conspiracy theories or anything?
I don't know. I think
No, just that if you're deciding to rewatch Stranger Things, just know that like you're gonna hate Joyce Byers way more than you did the first time. So get ready for that.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good overall series. I would definitely put it in the top 5 of all time of series that I've seen.
I'm going to have to put it literally Stranger Things is my number one show of all time for me.
Really.
Yeah.
Number 1. Well, I can't say that. I mean, but we'll get into that,
Yeah.
later because it changes.
Which I know.
But I mean, as a younger person watching it 10 years ago, I mean, I definitely was something I looked forward to every time a new episode or a new season was dropped.
Oh,
And I'd try
yeah.
to watch all of it as it come out. And I was that way with especially after the first season. I don't remember watching it as soon as it dropped, but after that, it was. I mean, within the week or two of them dropping it, I'd watch it
Oh,
for
watch it.
sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Same. Any new
Yeah,
seasons,
easily.
I'm watching it instantly.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't matter what time.
No, I will literally stay in the room until I got done with it.
Yeah, I'd wake up and not want to do anything the next day from
Yeah.
watching it all night,
It's just,
and I'd do it again.
yeah. I do it
I'd love
again,
to
but
be
the
able to
first
go
two
back and
seasons, yeah. The first 2 seasons just rough to sit through.
yeah, especially the second season was the hardest for me.
Yeah.
And there's still some questions about all that, but yeah, it was a 100% a good TV show. It was definitely not like I think the hype that this TV show's given, it's deserved.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like when I was going into it, the show Supernatural, which I'd never seen. I don't know. I never really wanted to watch that. I thought it was stupid. I thought it was gonna be the exact same thing as Stranger Things. Like, dude, I was like, this is gonna be stupid. Nope.
Yeah. And I've never seen that either. But
Oh, Trey, you got anything?
No, y'all about said it all.
James, you got anything else?
I'm good, brother.
All right. Well, Trey, you wanna do the little outro, or you want me to do the little outro?
Yeah, man. Well, we want to thank you guys for watching this episode of the new. I guess you could call it a mini series. I
Yes,
guess is that what you
sir.
want to
New
call it?
miniseries
New mini series out. Yeah, this we're gonna be trying to be dropping these. I would say, out on the weekend, Friday, Saturday-ish, right? You know,
every Friday at 5 a.m.
every 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 Friday at 5 a.m. I'm just now learning that.
Central
Shit.
Standard Time.
Damn. All right. Jesus.
Yeah. It stinks that we were kind of scattered brained about all of it, but it's kind of like you can't just sit here and talk. Well, you could, but it's not. That's if it was scripted. You could sit here and talk about each season as it went, but
Yeah,
as soon as you remember something, you're like, oh, dude, I gotta say this right now because if I don't, I'm gonna forget about it.
exactly. Which I
And
have. Yeah.
which is cool. It does that because then that brings you. It kind of makes it all merge into one, where you're not like, oh, season 1 was this, season 2 was this, season
Yeah,
3 was it.
exactly.
Really, just one whole timeline
And then when
together as
somebody
one.
brings something up, it's like, oh, another thought pops up. It's like, oh, dude, connection onto
Oh
that.
yeah, but or like, dude, I forgot all about that.
Yeah. So it's just a
But
cool,
no,
like,
it's
little rewind of all that.
yeah, for sure. And I would love to go back and rewatch it as if I never seen it again. I would, for sure.
So I think it'd be cool to actually, like, know everything.
That's how I feel about One Piece.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Well, on that case,
We want to thank our friend J Fifth for actually coming out for this episode as well.
yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, anytime, guys.
Yeah, it's
He's also
dope.
going to
It's a,
be here
it's a
next
good
week,
experience. Yeah. You better be here next week.
season 4 and 5.
Watch me, dude. Watch me.
That was a
I'll be
good
here before
time.
you. I'm not
Oh.
leaving. I'm not leaving the floor. I'm gonna lay
Oh.
right here until y'all get back.
Oh, okay.
Sounds good.
But before we do end it, I know Trey already did the outro, but like what Japheth said, anything you see here is unscripted. We don't do scripts. There's no fun in doing scripts. So anything you see here is all raw
Takes
and
so long to write
unscripted.
them.
That is facts.
And I can't read, so
That's that. Same.
Yeah,
Who
he's got a
reads?
mullet. Do you think he can read?
exactly, dude. Exactly.
But anyways, thank you all for the support. Thank you all for the watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and share with your family and friends. And turn on those notifications to know when our next episodes will be coming on. And we'll see you all in the next episode.
Thanks for watching, we'll catch you soon. Some dudes with reviews, back with more real soon.